John Calvin, in Psalm 25, verses 4 and 5. Show me thy ways, O Lord, teach me thy paths. Lead me in thy truth and teach me, for thou art the God of my salvation. On thee do I wait all the day. Show me your ways, O Lord, teach me your paths. The prayer which David offers up here is to this effect: Lord, keep your servant in the firm persuasion of your promises, and do not let him turn aside to the right hand or to the left. When our minds are thus composed to patience, we undertake nothing rashly or by improper means, but depend wholly upon the providence of God. Accordingly, in this place, David desires not merely to be directed by the Spirit of God, lest he should err from the right way, but also that God would clearly manifest to him his truth and faithfulness in the promises of his word, that he might live in peace before him and be free from all impatience. In the language of the psalmist, there is an allusion to all those sudden and irregular emotions which arise in our minds when we are tossed by adversity, and by which we are precipitated into the devious and deceitful paths of error, till they are in due time subdued or allayed by the word of God. Although he frequently repeats the same thing, asking that God would make him to know his ways, and teach him in them, and lead him in his truth, there is no redundancy in these forms of speech. Our adversities are often like mists which darken the eyes, and everyone knows from his own experience how difficult a thing it is, while these clouds of darkness continue, to discern in what way we ought to walk. But if David, so distinguished a prophet and endued him with so much wisdom, stood in need of divine instruction, what shall it become of us, if, in our affliction, God dispel not from our minds these clouds of darkness which prevent us from seeing his light? As often, then, as any temptation may assail us, we ought always to pray that God would make the light of his truth to shine upon us, lest by having recourse to sinful devices we should go astray and wander into devious and forbidden paths. For you are the God of my salvation. By calling God the God of his salvation, he does so in order to strengthen his hope in God for the future, from a consideration of the benefits which he has already received from him, and then he repeats the testimony of his confidence towards God.